I'm gonna show you guys how to identify the BIAS to know how to take your trade and to get trade like this, for example. So let's see. So I'm gonna take the example of yesterday. So let's see. First thing, before the next session, you go to the daily time frame and you see. So I saw that the candle was fully bullish, full bullish, like it's going down like never, and you can see that it's going to reach these lows like that. So you can tell that the daily is bearish, but it's not enough. So you go in 4 hour. In 4 hour, you can see that every candle of the day is bearish too. So you try to search some gap, and you can see that this gap here, you can see a 4 hour gap that we respected. We came into it and rejected perfectly from it. So here we respect the bearish gap, and we are very bearish in the trend. So now you go in time frame smaller, like 1 hour, and you can see again that every candle is bearish. We can see that, for example, here we got a bearish gap that we respect. So we respect this one, even if it's small. We respect this bearish gap too. Not not only one time, but two times. So the bearish structure is very strong. And you can see that there's not even one bullish gap, and you can see that it made another gap in which one we can go during the session. Then you go in I don't go in 30 minutes, but you can, and you go in 15 minutes to keep. You just repeat this exercise like in every time frame. You see is the daily candle bearish or bearish, and then you go to the little time frame to see which gap are respected and which gap are not respected. So here in 15 minutes we can see that another one 15-minute bearish gap is respected, and here we can see that the gap is disrespected, but it's not from far, like it's very small, and you can't even see it from here. Then you can see that here we get uh, a little bullish trend on London session, but uh, there is no gap left, so we can't rebound from this zone. So if the trend is direct without gap, like we can come into some FVG and then rebounds from that to go bullish. But we got bearish gap, which you can see here, another one respected multiple times, like 1, 2, 3, 4 times we are rejected from him. So here you can definitely know that the the trend was definitely bearish. So what you are expecting for the new session is just that we came into for a little retracement, like in some 15-minute zone or 5 minutes. And what happened in New York session? Here we can see a 5 minute gap. So now that you know that you're bearish, you search for some unfilled or already filled gap, and you can see that at the start of the session, we came into the 5 minute gap without closing him, because right after we came down, and then you can see, so this is 5 minutes, 5 minute retracement, we respect it, Then now you just search for an entry. Here you can see a bullish gap. So we are just expecting us for an inversion of this bullish gap, and then we can take our entry. And then the gap is has inversed the bullish. So here that's 1 minute and 30 seconds inversion. So you can mark it 1 and 30 seconds inversion. So you take your entry, stop loss on the higher and stop loss on the lower. You can take the break even on the lower session, on the lower of the London session. So here we break even and then straight down. So that was all the step of how to identify the bias. First, you look the daily candle, then you search in 4 hour, 1 hour, and 15 minutes what gap we respect, bullish or bearish, and what gap we don't respect. Sometimes we can respect some bullish and disrespect bullish at the same time. So you have to see, like, it's a little bit of intuition. Um, another thing is like the you can see for the data, you can search for the data. Like here we can see that we didn't get the low the London lows, so we can expect us during New York to take them because we already took the high and the other session have been took like from the lower. So that was this, guys. Hope you learned and subscribe to see the next part of this strategy.